Okay.
Good night. How are you,
Hello.
William?
Nice. I'm very nice. And you?
Fine, thanks, William. So in this case, we are talking about the difference between India and Colombia.
Oh
So in
yeah.
this case, start. I am start with the difference. That is the theme about India. So India is ubicated in Asia. It's
Indonesia.
a federal republic.
Yeah.
English enjoys associate status, but is the most important language for national, political, and commercial communication. So Hindi is the national language and primary tongue of 30% of the people. There are 14 other official language like Bengali, Telugu, Marathi, Tamil, Urdu, Gujarati, Malayalam, Kannada, Orija, Punjabi, Assamese, Kashmiri, Sindhi, and Sanskrit. Hindustani is a popular variant of Hindi Urdu spoken widely throughout northern India, but is not an official language. Mm, in India, have uh, mm, a very kind of religions, um, but the most important religion in this country is Hindu religion. Hindu religion have 80.5% of people in this country. Is in the second place important to Muslim with 13.4% of people, and finally in the third place in the Christian religion with 2.3% of people. What do you say about the Colombia in this case, about the religion and the language? What kind of information do you have about it?
Okay, Vivian. Um, Colombia is mm, more small situation in South America, and official language is the Spanish. Um Other language, um, indigenous language, um, but Spanish is the principal language, and the religion um, is a Catholic. Uh, Other religions, uh, but Catholic is the principal religion uh, in, in this country. And um, Colombia, um, mm, no, 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 no.
There is a problem with the connection. Well, so in this case, when we talking about the communication style of India, when communicating, it's often the case that the Indians will tell you what you want to hear in order to be polite. It is the best to be patient and see what actions follow the communication.
Communication.
Indians tend to favor an indirect style of communication over direct. So, in this case, the communication of the Indian people is indirect because they are so polite with others, so is so calm down, and it's not a communication rude. No, it's so polite. So when we talk about the the dress of the people of India, is quite conservative for both men and women. For men, is so conservative the clothes. The men wears dark colored suits, wear shoes that are easy to sleep and off if possible. For women, it's a conservative business. Suits or dresses and blouses are appropriated. About tight-fitting short shirts and sleeveless style. Dresses should not reveal too much of the legs. So this culture is so is so interesting because your dress is so long, and the women can show your skin and your face. It's so complicated in this case, no? But in Colombia is so relaxed in this team. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. But do you think that the words in Colombia's we wears is comfortable, is relaxed, fresh?
Yes, in Colombia, um, some direct style, uh, direct communication, uh, French,
It's more
um,
relaxed than the other.
relax. No,
Yeah, because we have more liberty of thinking or express or or dress. But in India is uh, so rude, so it's not free. The people is like in a regiment, like like a conservative. No, it's not good. It's not good for me. Yes. Finally, what do you think about the business? The business or the titles, the persons, the meetings. What do you think about it?
okay. Um, in Colombia, the business, um, uh, we have no problem to establish communication. Uh, First, um, um, we use all kind of uh, um, clutches depending on the weather in which you are addressed. The titles and business cards. The number of people training in India surpass Colombia. The corruption doesn't allow many people to receive education and prefer only be called by the title of the most influential people. Yeah, in the
Yes.
most influential mm, moral and level sociality um, and 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 the meetings. Uh, it's offered food, drinks like water or alcohol is very important in the alcohol in the interaction, social interaction, for create a better ambient. Yeah, and and the better ambient in the run is very important. All kinds of topics are mentioned and conclude speaking of main issues of the meeting. It's important look well and clean. It's very important. Uh,
Yes, that's right.
First,
Yes, in the meetings of India, good topics of conversations include marital status, family, the education and background, where you grow up, sports. Avoid topics such as politics, religions, the case system. That information is not good. Share us with others. It's so personal in this country because the people have different religion, different politics. different different mm, kinds of interaction. It's so different. The culture is so different
Oh, yeah.
the to ours. Yes. Um,
Mm. In
the as
Colombian, the social status is given by the position
yeah.
you occupy in the organization and the society.
Yes. So as Indian is a very hierarchical society. It is is the best to defer to the most senior person in the room. So when the person is in a when the people is in a meeting, the senior person or the person with most influential status is the person that hears most for the people. Is the person that have the leadership in the room. So it's a culture so conservative, more
Mhm.
so conservative. But Colombia is more free, is
It's more
more
free. Uh-huh.
creative.
And
Yes, yes,
here we can all comment on any topic.
yeah, that's right. We can we are free to talk about wherever we want. It's so fine for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure to speak with you. There's something else that you can that you want to share to me, or that is all? Yes, I would. It's important to speak about the histories, about the that this culture. So in this case, when the people inside to a house remove the shoes, for example, or the head, wobble, and always the people eats with the right hand because they can eat with the um, left hand is not correct. Eat with the right hand. Only sorry, only with the right hand they can eat, but the left hand is no permit for it in that country. It's a reason that don't have um, a, like a raciocinium or like a great reason. It's gesture a little crazy because it's
Yeah.
not a yes. Mm,
So
other
we are
other
two very different cultures.
yeah. So many. So in this case, in Colombia, the family meetings are so popular. We are use popular
Yeah. Family
expression.
memories, popular expression, rival rights,
Yeah.
our lifestyle is more similar to United States.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, we are um, a similar culture like United States,
Yeah,
and the official language in India is in English
in English.
because English is used to share information about the business, about the life, about everything. English is present in this country. But in Colombia, it's in Spanish only. It's important speak about the greeting in Colombia in India. The greeting in India is Namaste. That is the meaning of hello, of good
Hello.
morning. Yes, but in Colombia, depending of the region, because if you have in
Yeah.
Bogota, then
Uh,
you can greet into the people like hola or
hola.
buenos dias.
On the
But
region is hello.
yeah, but if
Bien o no?
you live in Medellin,
I live in
it's
Medellin.
it's
It's different.
yes, it's a greeting more
Hmm.
polite. If you live in Barranquilla, in Cartagena, it's
Yeah.
different depending of the region. That's right. Well, it's a there is a point, important point in this case. So talking about the views of time. Time is eternal for the Indian people, so they are untimely. They can go to a date, and and know to the time that the persons uh, tell that um, they make this the date. If the person can late hours in a stay with the people that have the date, it's so rare that gesture of these people no be timely, because it's so rare. In Colombia the time is so important, so we have more awareness about the time. The time is more values for us, but the Indian people is now important the time. Yes.
Yes.
um you
Well,
can talk about anything else.
no, anything else.
Yes.
As we say in Colombia, thank you very much. See you. Muchas gracias. Nos vemos.
Right, Mr. William, have a nice night. It was a pleasure to speak with you, like
Oh,
always.
the pleasure is mine. Thank you very much. See
Thank
you.
you very much.
Bye bye.
See you later. Bye.
Ciao.